Well, well, well. Did my little captive prize wake up? It seems you are sleeping quite peacefully for someone without an ounce of freedom left in the world. Of course, I could let you go at any time, but you'd be at the mercy of all the other bounty hunters waiting to have a piece, a taste of you. And I'm sure they'd do worse than me. I may get a bad reputation. But then again, why is it that people say I'm the worst? Chin up, look at me. Why do you think, my captive, little cutie? Don't look at me with eyes filled with fear, you'll excite me. But then again, perhaps I just want someone to drink with, someone to gamble with, someone to exist in the frame of which I've lost most of that. It happens sometimes that a man gets so lost in their art that they regret it. Isn't that true of every genius ever? They wish they had more of something, more time, more love. I didn't expect you to be so forthright with that. In fact, yes, speaking your mind does suit you. Good job. I guess a little pet like you can do more than just sing a song or obey my every command. I think you'd be boring, honestly, if you did that. The most I want from you is the excitement. Someone as gorgeous as you, to have you by my side. You want to know? Well, firstly, it's good to have a companion when you're doing something and feel lonely. Secondly, if you're by my side, they can't very well assassinate you, can they? Half the world wants you dead, don't they? But now, doesn't matter, does it? Even if they do, what can they do to stop me? Or do you think that half the world has people that are as good as me? When I had the choice of ending you that day that we first met, I didn't. Do you know why? Your eyes. They reminded me of someone I used to care about. And you can judge me all you want because they say love never dies. But that's a lie. Love dies too much. And it's frustrating that does because, well, I won't get into that. So, my little captive, my audience without a place to go, my poor little lost puppy. What? Can't I call you all of them? Are any of them less true than the last? I think not. Now, with nothing left, no one on your side, only your former enemy as now the one to hold you. It's like those books I'm sure you read. You look like someone who reads them at least, do you? Have you ever read an enemies to lovers trope? I sure have. In fact, fanfiction.net, as well as a few other ones, are quite telling of what I've wished for. You see, those stories of either cascading romance, budding romance, or something more. See, you understand. They're very alluring. And I think the best part about those fantasies is that you're always just one meeting away from the reality of it. Wouldn't it be a dream come true if I came to be your knight in shining armor? Tell me, cute stuff, are you into me? I know I might be dangerous, look intimidating, or seem like I'm a cruel man, but being a bounty hunter, it's not glamorous, but it pays the bills. Especially when you're addicted to gambling and life's more dangerous troubles. I see. You seem a bit broken, but if I'm honest, I can understand that. Please, don't take this as me being impatient. If anything, I understand being broken more than anyone else. My life has not been what I wanted it to be. It was never what I wished it to be. I don't know how else to put that. But, darling, you need not worry about that now. Old wounds don't often open up. And right now, I feel like drowning that in a bit of excess, don't you think? Look at me. I want to see right through you. I want to know you so well that you don't even know yourself that well. Look at me. Don't look away. If it seems too much, then tell me. If I'm too overbearing, then I'll take a moment. And if I'm too much, then I'll take a day. I told you I can be like a gentleman. I'm not all bad, and I understand and sympathize with the fact that you didn't choose this life. Everyone in the world was looking for you, trying to demand something that you couldn't give them. And to that end, it's annoying. At best, and at worst, it's hopeless, right? There. You don't need to worry. Whatever words you tell me, stay here. I would never betray you. Betrayal is such an uncanny feeling. Such a disgusting one. And you can hate me all you want, but I'll at least be upfront with what I'm going to do, where I want to take you, and what I want from you. That's love. I could say it's more than that, but is it really? Is there a human alive that wants more than love? I couldn't say. If only because, well, it seems like both of us have loved and lost, judging by what happened when I first met you. You seemed as though you had just been betrayed. Now I'm not expecting you to tell me what happened there, but darling, you and I may be kindred spirits. Look at me. Life has not been kind. It's not been known to be kind to anyone. But you especially have scars on that heart. I can see them. Now you're free to call my bullshit and say that I can't. And I would just as easily accept that. But I feel it. Can't you? See, we're not so different after all, whether I have all the power or not. It doesn't mean that I don't exist within the same world, with the same shitty rules that make people broken, that ruin families and make people forget what really matters to them. Do you know why I gamble? It isn't to win, but as a sort of penance. I know they're rigged to never let you win. A lot of people think that I'm just a cocky loser with everything to lose, that I keep thinking that my luck will change. And to an extent, they'd be right. There is that slight sliver of hope that I would get it, that big payoff so I could do it all again. But really, it's the adrenaline, the feeling of loss again and again. I have a sick obsession with it, because at this moment, in every moment, I still can't forgive myself, just like I can feel you have unforgiven sins you can't forget, to which I'm sorry you feel that way, but you're not alone on that, so just relax. Take it easy, okay? Now, cute stuff. You should know that I'm on your side, right? I may be the one who is hunting you within an inch of your life, but that doesn't mean that yesterday's enemy can't be tomorrow's ally, or maybe tomorrow's lover. If you want to be an enemies to lovers trope right now, then I will be that lover for you. If you wish me to be that fearsome captor, I can be that too. A man of many masks and many feelings, none of which more real than the next. They all have some basing in reality. Is that what you think? Such a intricate way of saying it, of feeling it. Oh, that's how you view me. A bit of both, I say. The fear and the attraction is there. I like you. No, I love it. This feeling is exuberant, exhilarating, one of a kind. You're the best gamble I've ever taken. And I have no plans at this moment to betray you or Joyce. Well, at first I thought that might be an option, but I couldn't really tell what I wanted to do. It was just a mixture of feelings that came together in such a way that it didn't work out for that side of things. I guess you could say you didn't roll snake eyes, and I found you to be worth my time. Then again, I'm not some king. As much as I put myself on a podium, my pride isn't what you should be concerned with. I am a lonely man in a lonely world, and you, a lonely lost sheep without anyone to care for you. And at that, you seem like a black sheep that everybody wants a piece of. And at that point, what's the difference between you and the people that do end up lost, forgotten, just a bullet through the head, like it almost happened to you? But I'm glad that we met on these circumstances, that you won the luck of the draw, because now I get to see you make such cute expressions, such honest ones. They're almost too honest that I can't help myself but be excited that you're in my arms, on my lap, in my heart. I've only ever felt this way once before, and well, I never knew what I wanted in life at that point. I was a spawn of my family. You know how it is? Expectations. Terrible ones. Yeah. I see your family may have been similar. My condolences, but we're past that. So dwelling in the past is not worth it, honey. Because right now, you're in my arms in this regal penthouse that I may not be able to afford tomorrow, but we'll see. After all, the bounty that I just secured right in my arms is worth a fortune. What to do, what to do. Well, do you want to stay with me? Or do you want this world to fade away? Or maybe me to deliver you to someone so you can try and spend an extra day alive, thriving in whatever you want to call this world. I would call it hell without someone to spend it with. Do you enjoy my company? Is it at least something that makes your heart flutter a little bit? Good. That's it. See, now you're being honest. I can see it in your eyes. You love this, don't you? The attention, the doting, the spoiling. And maybe I can make you into something like that. Someone to be spoiled every day until your brain rots through your ears and spills out onto the floor. What kind of life would that be, living on the edge of ecstasy? I can't decide what I want to do with you, honey. But I think I want to do it all. No, that won't do. That expression is all wrong, isn't it? If I wanted this to be some fairy tale, perhaps I'm the wrong person to be the lead. But if it's wrong, then I suppose being right is only half the fun, isn't it? That's it. Take what you want and leave nothing. Like a scavenger to the bones. Too crude. I'm not sure I would call it too crude, but on every level, I would call it bonding in its most basic, most carnal way. A bonding between me and you. A binding vow without any words, as if walking down the aisle, without an audience and not under God, but between you and I. A dirty little secret kept in my arms. You'd think I'm a CEO that you're fantasizing about. Maybe I could be. I'm certainly strong enough to strong-arm them, get them to pay me everything, and then kill them after. Am I the villain of this story, honey? Or am I your hero, veiled in darkness? Listen to me, and listen well. The softness of your lips, the tenderness of your heart, all of it is special to me. I can't tell you why or how, but I can tell you I'll do what I can to preserve that, to maintain this, with slight deviations. You have more questions, don't you? Say it. What's gonna happen to you? Asking me so blunt, that would spoil the surprise. If I told you everything, you might not want it. But if I tell you just an enticing lie, wouldn't you want it even more? No, I wouldn't lie. Just maybe mislead a little to make this experience more fun for you. If I'm able to get every little detail tale, right? Then I'm afraid there's nothing that could stop us from ending up in that story, that fan fiction, that enemies to lovers trope. You do kiss me so well. Why is that? Is it that you like me? That you love me? Or just that you feel you have to? I'm dying to find out, but I think there's only one way that we truly get to the bottom of it, don't you think? Shall we? My captive little audience of one.